Item 13, closed session. We have 4 closed session items. The first one is closed session to confer with legal counsel regarding pending workers' compensation claim, employee versus City of San Bruno, and JT2 Integrated Workers' Compensation Appeals Board, ADJ 349-7500, California Government Code 54956.9A. Item B, closed session to provide direction to legal counsel in regards to California Trout versus Urban Water Suppliers et al., State Water Resource Control Board, California Government Code S 54956.9A. I'm going to skip to item D. The City Manager and Human Resources Director requested closed session pursuant to California Government Code Section 4957.6 regarding direction for labor negotiations with public safety, mid-management, police, fire, and mid-management bargaining units. And last but not least, item C, a closed session to consider appointment of interim city attorney, California Government Code S 54957. And Pamela would like to say a few words.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, this evening, as you indicated, I am leaving San Bruno in order to accept a job as the city attorney of Redwood City. But before I leave, there is something that I wanted to tell you. And that is, you know, sometimes in your life, you come across a person or a set of people, as in my case, this council, as it is presently configured and as it was originally configured with Mayor Franzella and Council Member Pallas. And sometimes you're lucky enough to come across somebody or a group of people who change the direction of your career or the trajectory of your career. And that has been my experience here. As you know, when I came to San Bruno, my experience was a little bit different than the typical city attorney. My experience was really in litigation, and I had not practiced as a generalist, but you gave me that opportunity. The first year was a real challenge, and I do remember my very first council meeting that Mayor Franzella threw me a question, and despite the fact that the question was a yes or no question, and I had a 50% chance of getting it right, I got it wrong, which he must certainly let me know. But despite that, you stuck with me and helped me grow into becoming your city attorney. The reason I wanted to mention this to you and to the public too is that for me, this was, I realized when I became city attorney that everything that I had done before was interesting and it was important and it was fun, but it was really all a lead into this moment when I found the thing that I really wanted to do, and it has been this. When I think back on your decision, and I realize it is just so consistent with everything that you have done over the past 8 years, because every decision that I have seen you make, this council and the prior council, has always been made with care, with concern for the community, and the interest of the organization. So with that, I wanted to thank you. It's been my pleasure and my honor to serve as city attorney. I also wanted to thank our prior city manager, Frank Headley, who really helped me learn how to become city attorney, our current city manager, Connie Jackson, who has helped me immensely along the way. Previous and current department heads, all of whom have been fabulous to work with. Many different employees, too many to name amongst our 200, but I will say that, you know, sometimes I hear in the news people criticizing government, and I often wonder who are they talking about, because when I look at this organization and I see all the smart, hardworking people, I can't imagine who it is that they actually have in mind. Last but not least, I did want to mention Vi Weber, who has been my longtime suffering assistant, who so many times has made me look good with all the charts and the information that she has helped me produce for you. So with that, I just wanted to let you know that I'll be happy to assist you in the transition to a new city attorney in any way that I can. So thank you so much.
Mr. Mayor, if I could, and I hope we all have an opportunity to thank you in another public forum in future date, along with the other 2 council members. But I do remember those couple days that we went through interviews, and this is special, you know, for myself and for the mayor and with Council Member O'Connell that it was one of the first, it was special because we had to make the decision. And as much as we've appreciated and prospered with our staff, those weren't our decisions. Our decision was the current city manager and U.S. city attorney. And we thought we were making a bold move because of your inexperience in municipal, in working in a municipality. But we felt very good about the decision. And from day one, we were right. And I believe that what makes it so good of a partnership for these 8 years has been that you have not wavered on anything. You've been very clear and concise on all of your duties and all of the cases. You've been very approachable and very easy to speak with and understand the complexities of the legal aspects of the city and what affects us. And we've been better by it. The city has been very successful by it. And your reward is to go to a bigger, a more complex, and bigger challenges. And we just hope that we can fill your shoes. So thank you on behalf of the council.
Vice Mayor?
I'm going to make mine very brief, only because I prefer to do it on a more personal basis, but like prior council member, I wasn't here to make that decision, so when I walked in 2005, you were there to tell me, before I even got sworn in, what not to do, and how not to violate the Brown Act. And even as the time progressed and we began to understand each other, I even enjoyed very much our dialogues amongst each other, even when we didn't agree, and sometimes the passionate, which I enjoy, dialogue that we had in your office that came as the years progressed. And I do know that whether it's that we agreed, we didn't agree, whether it went exactly how staff or the city attorney wishes or not, I do know, and I believe and stand by this, that I know that your care and your concern and your dedication and loyalty to this council, past council, to the staff, to the community, were never questioned or never in doubt in my mind. And I do wish you and your family extreme well wishes for your future, good health and happiness in your new career.
Well, Pamela, Redwood City is really lucking out, and I made them very well aware of that, just so you know. You also helped us grow, and you were always, and I don't mean this derogatorily, but you were always at our heels. I mean, don't step here, don't step there, be very careful of what you say, what you do, and if you have to say something that I don't recommend, just be careful doing it. If you didn't know the answer to things, you admitted it, and you went out and found out. One way or another, you found out, whether it be research, whether it be the computer, whether it be Vi, and I have to congratulate Vi also, or whether it be through outside counsel. So you will be missed immensely, and we will be calling on you. And I know even Bill out there said he's going to miss giving you the little cup of M&Ms at the beginning of the meetings. So they won't get that in Redwood City. No, you really will be missed. And you have some very, very challenging times down there with a lot of big land use issues, and it's going to be a challenge for you. But because of the foundation you've had here, I believe, working with us and us working with you, you're ready to go. So congratulations.